Yo guys, what's up and welcome to today's trade recap from yesterday's trade from Monday the 16th of June. We had a no news Monday. Statistically, it's my best day, so every time we start the week without any high impact news, my winning rate is the highest. So yeah, let's just take a quick look how yesterday's price action looked like. As you can see, coming into market open, as always, mark out buy side and sell side liquidities. And what can I say? I was definitely bullish for the day. My bias was pretty bullish, because if you look on the higher time frames, you see that already pre-market, market was in an uptrend, and then you see all these hourly low resistance equal highs. On the hourly time frame, it's just on the way up, and previously we had already wicks to the downside. Previous liquidity sweeps gives market always the opportunity to change its direction, and you can definitely see that this was an uptrend pre-market already. So in my opinion, was pretty clear that we will seek out these liquidities up here. On the 15-minute, I marked them out, all these high time frame liquidities, and this here, specifically this area, was like, damn, market definitely wants to come back here and seek out the liquidities. So it was pretty obvious to me to search for a long setup. Unfortunately, I took no trade because I wasn't able to find an entry, because we just didn't get a manipulation to the downside before we started to seek out all these liquidities. As you can see, market opened directly with a huge push to the upside, and we just didn't sweep a single low after market opened. You could argue that this was a pre-market sweep from this low right here, and then we just rallied to the upside. I was like thinking, okay, maybe I will wait for market to seek out all the liquidities and then find a short setup. So as you can see, we swept out this high, we swept out this high, we swept out this high. Maybe we could have also swept these highs right here. This would be ideal, but I was the entire time also constantly observing the 1 minute time frame to see when we will finally get a break of structure, further confluences, even to short something here. But price action was only uptick, to be honest, and even though we got a break of structure to the downside right here also with this black candle, to just enter a short entry here while market is just blasting to the upside. Also look at the time, was already like an hour after market open. Basically wasn't confident at all to take these trades, even if you would wait for further confluences. I don't know, especially when market already seeks out liquidity with such huge moves to the upside or downside. I mean, yesterday was to the upside. I think already to myself, when I see some drastic moves directly after market open, okay, this was the target liquidity for the day. Market took out the eternal liquidity that it was aiming for already. So the next move that is going to happen is either going to be choppy, or it's not sure at all, it's a gamble or whatever. So I mean, obviously you can see that market took its turn eventually. I mean, it has to correct such a huge move at some point, and took out all these sell side liquidities that I marked out later on. But can you know that? Like, how do you not know, or how do you consider that market is not even coming up to these highs or these highs or these highs? How do you find your turning point when market just opens and rallies up? Of course it's going to correct, but when? And especially when we are already an hour into market open, and we only see like big blue candles to the upside without any breaks of structure, without any fair value gap tap-ins, or I was also searching for long setups in here, but I wasn't able to find anything because there was literally only candles to the upside. And in my opinion, from these days, I don't take any entries, because who's gonna tell me that market also could have done this, continue higher? Who is going to ensure me that after 1 minute breaks we can directly target liquidities down here? No one, you know. So in these days when price action is just unpredictable and we have the drastic moves, especially after market open, I don't like to take entries. That's why yesterday I didn't take an entry, although we seeked out all the sell side liquidities later on. But around this time, like 6 p.m, 6:30, I'm not searching for any entries anymore, because clearly the most volatile period after market open is already done, and the clean move was also done for the day. So that's why I was just closing the charts, called it a day, didn't observe any more candles to find maybe a short entry and then maybe get stopped out because market still continues higher. So from my market experience, was good that I didn't take a trade yesterday, and didn't lose, didn't win. Good start for the day. And I can show you an example on NQ, because I was also observing NQ. Let's just mark that out real quick for you. Yesterday when market opened, as you can see right here, we had similar price action. We rallied to the upside, but this is what I want to point out here. If you would have wanted to short NQ after this market open push to the upside, you got a 1 minute break right here with that candle, with that black candle. And look what would have happened if you just enter off of only the break of structure on the 1 minute without any further confluences after these drastic pushes to the upside and then consolidating. And yeah, you can see within the next 2 minutes you would have been stopped out already. So that's what I mean. Be careful, be very careful when you have price action that is somehow unpredictable. You see an insane push, then market just is just barcode action, sideways movement. You have no further confluences. You can't confirm that this is a liquidity sweep to the upside because you have no response. And then you would have entered off of the 1 minute break of structure right here. You would get stopped out immediately. So that's why I'm telling you, especially on these days where price action is not favoring us, not favoring our strategy, don't take entries. Don't force entries. It's also a skill to know when to not enter a trade. So yeah, yesterday no trade, as I said. Let's see what's up for today. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys don't force trades. I hope you guys don't feel like every single trading day you need to find an entry. Because that's definitely not the case. If you look at the top world best traders, they maybe trade, I don't know, twice a month, 3 times a month. Of course, they also have a higher port, they have a higher account balance, but there's a reason why they take less trades, because they wait for their ideal setups. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that little trade recap, and I hope you guys stay healthy. Appreciate you all, and see you in the next trade recap. Bye guys.